Hey, can you come here for a minute?
I mean, I'm kind of busy here. I'm almost done. Okay.
Twelve seconds later.
Okay. All right. Can I get back to work now?
Thank you.
All right, peeps. Working on getting this part in to the hose here. You got to work kind of this little cover piece or sleeve they have over the main tube here. I just took a paint can opener, sprayed a little bit of the old silicone lubricant on it, got a little bit, worked it under there, found where the glue was, and it was only in one little area, maybe like a dime size area on one side of this, so it was pretty easy. Just worked it up in there, you know, found where it was, kind of worked it beside it, pulled on it a little bit, got it going, folded it up a little, rolled it back, took this lube spray, sprayed it a little bit in there, and now I'm just working her down. So I can get access to this area. Should probably spray some more spray because it's been a minute. Okay, a little spray in there, just like that. Work it down in that sleeve. Okay. And work down. Look at that, just like that. Alright, we're supposed to be marking and cutting this. Call that a mark. And we'll call that a mark. Oh, that's not working. Let's see if these scissors will work. So it worked to me. And we got the other mark right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Grab my little clamps. Take these clamps. Not going to do them fully tight. I'm going to go ahead and no, it's not fitting. Go ahead and mock it up on there. Leave it to where I can move it. All right. It's going to be the right angle for me. Got the sleeve kind of back up as far as it'll go. Get these tightened down. All right. Okay, I think that's good. Just a little bit. Not to where it's eating into it, but that's gonna be good. All right, let's get her back on. almost forgot. This little thingamajigger. That on there. Where is it? Okay. Bing, bada, boom. Okay, something like that, I think. Once again, don't want to go crazy on the tightening. Just a hair more. All right, let's get her on. Got that pipe together. I got it wired up to where it's supposed to be. That looks good. Okay. Get this back down. Boom. Okay. Looks good. I'm gonna put on the hose. Let me see which way do I want to go with it. Bam, get the hose put on. I hate seeing the heads of clamps, you know, but sometimes it is what it is. Alright, easy peasy. Now I'll run the wire, get the coolant back in, get the electric thermometer, digital thermometer, whatever, hooked up top, get that where I want it. We're good to go, baby. Alright. Alright guys, time to get the coolant back in there. Little pro tip, little blue funnel, probably cost you 50 cents. Go down, thumb up, get it down there in the radiator top. Get yourself another one. I just had these laying around. There you go. Make sure they're clean. You don't want to get anything in the coolant system. Get your coolant, get it poured back in. Apparently you want to pour it pretty slow to help get some of the air out of the system. There you go, easy peasy. No need to remove the side fairings, plastics. No need to have a special funnel with hoses on them. Easy peasy Japanesey. Oh. We'll get it filled back up. Put all the coolant you took out back in it. We're almost done. There you go. Hey, just kind of going over everything, double checking I did everything. The hose on, clamp on, clamps tight, got my bolts tight. Got the temp wire ran fairly decent. All right. Pretty sure all those clamps are tight. Got the coolant back in the radiator. I actually left my radiator cap barely sitting there, kind of off still. I'm gonna start it up without the cap on. Let's see what happens. You know, I want that air to be able to work its way out of there. Working at 139. Not seeing any leaks yet. Top of the radiator, no cap on it, letting that air come out. Pretty sure I just saw it suck some coolant down. I did not do the bolts in there. I just did the double-sided tape. You can see it's sitting at 100 degrees. Started the bike up, let it run to 200 degrees. Went a little over. I saw the thermostat open because I watched my coolant go down in the radiator. But there we go, no leaks. Everything's put back together. Looking good. Alright guys, that's it. Thermo-Bob's installed. Everything went according to plan. If you really want to see how it's done the right way, Go and see the people at Rocky Mountain ATV MC. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. That's just where I picked up my Thermo-Bob. We had next day delivery, and I wouldn't mind the next day. Don't do anything that you saw me do in this video. Do not run the bike without the radiator cap on. If you do, that's on you. Later.